Hello, FSS fans, and welcome to FSX Highways and Cities. Now, to my left is Newark International Airport, or Newark Liberty International Airport. And also to my left is the city of Newark, which is actually pretty beautiful from the outside. And to my right, coming up, will be New York City, which is the biggest city in the United States. And you might be wondering, why are we driving in Flight Simulator instead of flying? Well, let me tell you. I've been flying Microsoft Flight Simulator for 18 years, since Flight Simulator 95. And then I got 98, and I skipped 2000, got 2002, and then skipped 2004 and got FSX. So when I saw the traffic that Microsoft added to FSX and how beautiful the traffic is when you're flying, I was very curious what the scenery looked like from the ground and what was actually going on in all this traffic. Now, don't get me wrong, I love flying. I've been doing it a lot for FSX, or for Flight Simulator. But I like landing, I like taking off, and I like looking at all the scenes and the scenery. But when you're cruising at an altitude of 20,000 or 30,000 feet and all you see below you are clouds, it gets kind of boring. And I don't know how the real pilots do it. It just seems like a boring job in real life. Look at this intersection. Now, intersections in FSX, when you're actually driving, you see that there are no overpasses, very few underpasses and overpasses and tunnels, and all the intersections, all the major highways just intersect into each other. In real life, this would cause a traffic accident. So getting back to, flying is great. I like landing and taking off, but I just find it boring just looking at all the clouds when I'm cruising at an altitude of 30,000 feet. So I wanted to see Microsoft Flight Simulator from a totally different perspective, from the ground. And also what's very cool is if you look straight ahead, you'll see New York City. Now, what's very cool about the cities in Flight Simulator from the ground is that they have that same optical illusion that they do from real life, where they look like they're close, and as you get further towards the city, it appears to be further away than it really was. So, I have a video on Atlanta. I have a video of approaching New York, so you can watch those. And I have some other videos as well for major cities. And just look at how beautiful the cities are, but they really are further away than you think. Now, what Microsoft has done with FSX is they did a great job of filling the major interstates with traffic. I'm talking almost every major highway I've been on in FSX has had traffic. And you can drive on those, and you can map those out on Google Maps. It's pretty cool, and you should actually try this. It's pretty fun. Now, if you open up Google Maps while you're in FSX, and you can look at the highways and how they all intercept, you can actually really follow the highway on Google Maps. Look at this. I'm in another intersection of cars just crossing each other. It's pretty spectacular. It's pretty interesting. So I'm enjoying this. It does get boring sometimes between major cities. That's when I slew. I have another video. You can check that out. And I really do mean it. I really think that this is pretty fun when the scenery is great. And like I said, the major highways all have the traffic. So you can find those major highways on Google Maps. Definitely give that a shot. And the bridges are nice. You can drive over some bridges. You can't drive over all of them. If you try driving over some bridges that aren't meant to drive over, I'm talking about just FSX, you go right through them and into the water. So what I do is I have detect crashes turned off, especially because of these intersections. I mean, look at this. I mean, how many traffic accidents can I have right here? Probably would have been killed. So turn off the crash the detect crashes, you definitely have to. Also, these highways change direction very abruptly and sometimes without warning. So, you know, it might change to 90 degrees and you'll go plowing into a tree or a house or whatever. So definitely turn the tech crashes off. You can enjoy it better. And just check out the videos. So enjoy FSX Highways and Cities.